Hey, need watermarks for your edits? But everyone seems to be charging a fortune? Don't worry, I got you. In this video, I will be giving out all the watermarks in this video for absolutely free. I will also be showing you how to use them in your edits, how to change the texts, and how to fully customize them. Here are the plugins you will need. Timestamps are available in this video.
Can't fool flexing cause they know I got the sauce. Got the presence on me, I can't ever take it off. That's why I came country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Country boy stepping, yeah, I'm country boy stepping. Yeah, they can't get like me, rocking boots and white tee. Designer on my cuff.
All assets are in the link in the description. Heading over into After Effects. There are two ways to use them in your edits. The first way is by saving your changes and then opening the project file of your edit, then importing the project file of the watermark, then dragging and dropping the composition of the watermark you want to use, making a few changes, like adjusting the scale and position. Then that's it for the first method. Then the second method is by rendering the watermark as a transparent video file. You can do this by going into the render queue by hitting Ctrl plus M, clicking Output Module and changing Format, Type to QuickTime, changing Format Options to Animation, and making sure you render both RGB and alpha channels. Clicking OK rendering it, then open the edit you want to put it on, import the MOV file, make some adjustments, and that's it. Now we get into customization. I will show you how to customize every bit of all the watermarks. For the electric, navigate to its folder, watermark, and then edit text. Here you can change the name, adjust the font size, and fill color. For the electric line animation, navigate into the saber folder. And once here, you can change the color of the bar. You can as well change the color of the electricity effect around the text. For the expression text, double-click on the comp or use the project panel. Once in, you can change the name of the text and subtext. For the butterfly watermark, navigate to the stroke tab, turn off the stroke effect on the text and delete all the masks. Change the text to the name you want. Then mask out each letter of the new word. Make sure every letter has a different mask. Do this by clicking out of comp and clicking back in. Once done, turn the stroke effect back on. Magazine letters. Change the subtext by going into Made By. For each letter, I've arranged letter cutouts from A to Z in the Assets folder. Go into each letter and replace with any letter of your choice. If you want it to be 5 letters long, copy the properties of one of the letters, duplicate it, and center the placement of the group of letters by adding a null and centering the word. For the flux watermark, do what you did with the butterfly. Only this time, copy the text and put into the stroke composition and change the text to a stroke, and set the stroke width to 2. You can change the color of the flux on the line and on the text by navigating their compositions using the project panel, then changing the color on the tritone effect. For the audio wave, go into the composition. Here you can change the text and the color of the text. For the waveform, you can let it match your edit song by importing the song, then changing the source to the new song. Change the color by changing the color of the fill effect. For the open from center, change the text to whatever you like, and change the color of all the bars. You can make them different colors, and make them a gradient. For the logo scale, go into the composition, change the name of the text and stroke, change the logo to whatever you want, and make sure it fits, and you're done. The glitch watermark is quite different because to change it, you have to change each text individually. The name is too long? Don't worry. Hide the letters you don't need and add a null to center the ones you do need. Finally, for the Breaking Bad, all you have to do is change the text. Once you do that, make the first letter uppercase and the rest lowercase. Change the color of the lowercase to white. The thing about this font is, not all the letters have a unique spot on the periodic table, so do as you fit to make it match your style.